Go for it. We are gonna find out if we can use sycamore for firewood. We are gonna find out if we can use sycamore for firewood. You know, I can't stand the thought of these trees just getting burned up in a field. I want to utilize these trees. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this tree up for firewood, and then the brush I'm gonna set in a pile for him to burn later. But the question is sycamore a good firewood? And let me tell you what I'm thinking. I have oak available to me all over the place, but we're not that cold here in Oklahoma all the time. And so I'm finding that if I have white oak firewood and red oak firewood, it gets too hot in the house. So I want to have a wood that I can burn with less BTUs, available for the cooler days when it's 30 degrees, 40 degrees outside. When it's 0 degrees and under, it's nice to have that extreme heat from the oak. Let's go take a look at how this tree is laid out here. I'm gonna go ahead and talk through the process of what I'm thinking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and limb this up, and I'm making everything available so I can pick it up with the tractor. My plan is to put some of these logs on my trailer, and then if they're too big, I will not put them on my trailer. But you can see that these trees blew over with a windstorm we had recently. I'm gonna go ahead and suit on up, and I'm gonna get started with my 545 and just cut some of these limbs off, and then we'll get the tractor going and move them out of the way and establish our brush pile. All right, will you grab my leather gloves that are underneath the seat in the back? You got them? Thank you, son. You wanna shut that door? So we're gonna continue cutting this up. My plan is to get this topped out pretty good, and then come over here with the tractor, clean it all up, and then keep going. I love cutting sycamore. I want you to stay on this side. I'm going to come in here, okay? What I'm going to go ahead and do now is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to grapple all this stuff up and start making a pile over there. Should go pretty quickly. You want to put this over there, bud?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Saving up for later? What, you want one of these? Saving up for later, he says. Everybody, you'll see a lot of people operate equipment without a seat belt. I learned my lesson. I was telling Tom at Fate Farms, PA, I was telling him that I bucked myself out of a skid steer, or not a skid steer, a mini excavator one time. Wow guys, it's been a very long time since I have operated a tractor, and it's been a very long time since I've operated a grapple. It's been probably 3 years, and I've really only done it with a skid steer. And skid steer is a little bit different. What I like about Kubota machines here is you can go up and down with the loader and curl the bucket at once. When I was looking at tractors, I didn't really want to, I wanted a machine that you could curl and lift the loader at once. That's a very, I think John Deere and Kubota do that. Most of the other tractors do not do that. When you're used to a skid steer, that's helpful. Hey Dad, is that a hole or is it just a low spot? I'm gonna measure the trailer here. I just wanted to be sure. I'll probably cut them at like 11 foot or so. One of the biggest things I struggle with is trying to get the most, every inch out of something, and what happens is I waste more time because I'm trying to fit it perfectly. I'm just cutting firewood out of these, so I don't need to get exactly, you know, 11 feet and 11 inches. I can be good with 11 feet. Look at that. Is that springy? Yeah. That's fine. Go for it. Wow. That's a big spring, isn't it? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do an offset cut. I've marked my length, and someone was teaching me this. Let's see here. I'm going to be on this side. I'm going to cut to the side of this. There we go. And that broke off there cleanly and didn't bind me. Cool. So I'm 11 foot right here at this crotch. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off here. I'll probably cut another log out of here, but I'm going to go ahead and cut an 11-foot log off of this. This is what I'm going to haul home for myself to cut for firewood. I figured it'd be easier to take logs home than it would to take a whole bunch of rounds home, so that way I don't have to load a whole bunch of rounds in the trailer. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to make sure that all the limbs that might be buried under the grass are cut, so that way if this thing were to flip up, it doesn't take me with it. That was dumb. Totally dumb. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking I took the weight off of it and I didn't. I don't like that. This feels like it wants to settle down. I know what I'm gonna do. See, I didn't have that much weight on this. See, I thought when I cut that, I kind of thought that this was suspending it a little bit, but I didn't pay attention enough because right now the tree is not setting on it. Funny. All right. Now, a 545 is a great saw for this, without a doubt. I love cutting the Sycamore, the white. I love the white chips, the white saw chips. You know, it's just so nice and it cuts so nicely and there's no bark on it. And it's so nice. That's why I'm excited about it for firewood. There's no bark.
20 years old.
Do you guys see what happened here with the offset cut? Someone taught me that in my video. So I came up here and then I cut to this side of it. So that way when this got here, it just broke off. It creates a, and rather than trying to hinge down and peel off and all that, so.
Dad, help me up. That makes sense.
You want to get up there?
No.
Okay.
I want to get up there. I'm getting up.
Climb up on your belly. Don't fall off.
I'm getting smarter.
You do.
Very smart.
There you go, buddy. Is it bouncy?
Yep. Oh, wow. This is really...
It's beautiful wood when you sawmill it. It really is beautiful wood when you sawmill it. Not bad. I'm happy with how this is going. And use the rake part, kind of try to get a little bit of, try to clean up the ground here a little bit. Pretty good bite. Good, Dad. I'll grab it with the grapple. Okay. logs for Jason.
Okay, both logs?
He'll probably like these right here.
You will?
That's good straight wood. Okay, I'm gonna trim this right here. Yeah, I will go ahead and, yeah, and what's cool is by that being there, yeah, what I think it'll do, yeah, is it hooked over together down there? And I think this is gonna, it might roll.